Hey YouTubers, this is Jacques from Jacques Photography, and today I'm going to shoot a girl named Audrey Rochefort, and she's got quite the look. She's very thin. She also has a lot of tattoos and a lot of sort of tattoos that she had friends make for her, and she's got no hair. But she's got amazing features. Her facial features are absolutely incredible, and we're going to take advantage of that today. There's a makeup artist coming in. Her name is Jacques. She's going to be doing all the makeup for Audrey. I'm just going to talk a tiny bit about the equipment I'm going to use during this shoot. Now, remember that a lot of this equipment I'm not a big fan of. I just bought because at the time I didn't have a budget. So I'm trying to use it and make sure it gets used all the way to its limit. I'm saying that because I want you to understand that I really truly believe that when it comes to flash photography, you do pay for what you get. So it's extremely important to get great, good quality stuff with some high wattage when you're talking about strobes. That being said, let me talk about what I do have as strobes. A little while back, I think on eBay, I bought this Godox system right here. It's a remote flash, and it comes with two flashes as well. They're the Godox SK300s. Listen, they do a good job. The only problem with them is that at 300 watts, I find that it has nothing to do with the actual flash itself, but actually just the wattage of the flash and its recycle rate. When you get into that mood where you start shooting and the model is inspired and you're inspired and you start shooting, the recycle rate isn't that fast. Okay, let me just give you a test. See that little delay right there? I'll do it one more time. Godox SK300s. So it's almost a second. So let's say you're shooting and the model's doing some really nice shots. A second can be long. And when you wait for that beep, sometimes you get misfires because you shoot anyway and you say, maybe the flash will be ready when I shoot. So I just wanted to mention that about the SK300s. Also in this shoot, I will be using, let me try to show you this. This right here, which is a thin strip hair light. It's not the bigger strip light, but it's a hair light. I use a diffuser inside and a grid because I want to direct that light as much as possible. Now, I'll go back there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to. Yeah, I think you'll be able to see it. I'll pull that out. Now, here's the thing that I just absolutely love and adore. And it is the beauty dish. Anyone who's checked my station out will know. I think I can pull it up a bit more. Everyone who's checked my station out will know that to me, the beauty dish is really what it says it is. It is a dish that creates beauty. How does it work? Well, the flash comes in the back, hits what's called a reflector shield here. The light is reflected onto the dish and it's shot out. That's a bit how the beauty dish works. What happens with this right here, this is called a grid. The grid makes sure the direction of the light goes in a cylinder out. So it's kind of cool for that. Now, I have done videos on the beauty dish. I'll try to leave a link below to that, but it was just to tell you, this goes directly on my model. Directly, like her face, this is how I do it right here. The dish is angled downward, sort of like this. Well, that's way too much ambient light right now. Anyway, the dish is angled downwards, and her face is about here. So this goes right on her face, gives me the catch light, gives me a nice reflection in her hair. Most of the time I come to this flash to complement, to go under the chin, make sure there's no shadows there, no raccoon eyes or stuff like that. So this flash is basically to complement this, because this does all the work. It really does. There we go. As you can see, I'm using a white paper background. Again, it all boils down to me and a low budget. Last year I had access to a beautiful studio, but it was costing me a pretty penny per month. I had to optimize it. So what I do is I had 4 shoots per month in that studio, so I was forcing myself to do 4 shoots, and after a while it just got quite exhausting. What I'm shooting with today, I will be shooting with the Fuji X-T2. It works very well so far on the flash system. If I actually go to shoot now, let me try that out. As you can see, it triggers everything in the back. So it does a great job so far. This is the first time I'm trying it in a flash situation. I got a lot of mostly YouTube equipment here. My G7X will be filming the whole process, so I will be showing you all this stuff later on. So other things I wanted to mention, other lenses I have. I also have the 35 f2. In 14 minutes, that video is coming out talking about all the 4 lenses I have and how much I love them. I'll leave a link below to that video as well. Really enjoying the Fuji system, and this is the first time I use it in a flash situation. I used the 80D and the 6D before, which I also loved, and I will be talking about for sure in other videos. But suffice to say, that's how the shoot's going to go. So Audrey's going to come in. We're going to give her a really glamour look, and we're going to play with contrast. So she's going to wear a lot of very trashy clothing, loose clothing, because she's very thin. And we're going to go and give her a real glamour look in her face. With the no hair, it's going to be quite cool, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's get to the shoot.